everybody. Okay, so we are going to do an updated read on Quinton. We are going to ask for information from the days and weeks leading up to what happened to him, the day of, and what is going through whoever did this to him, what is going through their minds right now, what's going on right now, that we don't know yet. We're going to get an overall card for each, and then we're going to go in depth on what is going on. So I'm going to ask for the days and weeks leading up to Quinton going missing. What was going on surrounding Quinton in the days and weeks leading up to him going missing? Oh my gosh, way too many. Way too many. There's about 15 cards there. So a lot going on, you guys. What was going on, please? The most important things that you need to tell us about what was going on in the days and weeks leading up to Quinton going missing. There's one. We've got the Seven of Swords. Conflict, abusive and harsh things. Something about some communication maybe going on. Whoops, I dropped a card there, you guys. Well, that one just flew out, but this one I dropped. Okay, so let's get this one. We've got the Page of Swords. So we got two swords that come out. There's something about something having to be looked deeper into. Sorry. Looking deeper into something. So I do believe that there was something that was going on in the days and weeks leading up to this happening. It's going to have something to do with some kind of communication, some conflict, some abusive and harsh maybe behavior, no empathy towards something. So was there fighting going on regarding this child? But there's something going on here. It's almost like a good versus evil type thing. It's an era element. So we're going to see what's going on there. Okay, so we're going to ask now regarding the day that Quinton went missing. What was going on early that morning surrounding the time that Quinton went missing? What can you tell us? Maybe the reasons. What happened? What was going on that caused him to go missing? And there's two. So what do we have? We have the Four of Wands, unity, and we have the Five of Wands. We've got wands, rivalry, unity, something going on here. There's some kind of rivalry going on. Somebody, look at the two fighting here. Somebody wants peace. The other one wants to fight. There's some kind of rivalry and fighting going on. We're going to get into this. So let's see right now what is going on in the background, maybe things that we don't know about, what is going on, what's being hidden, stuff like that. I got something looks in these, there's an argument or a fight here that's happened before he went missing, up into, and this covers right up to the day that he went missing. Because I see some fighting and rivalry and stuff like that going on, so there may have been some kind of communication that somebody had with somebody regarding maybe not being happy in the relationship anymore, maybe being that the kids were too much, something needed to give, couldn't keep going like this, stuff like that. But let's get the main cards out first, and then we'll go in for clarification. So what is going on right now? Let us know the stuff right now that's going on in the background that we don't know yet. Whoever did this to Quinton, what are they thinking right now? What are they preparing for? Law enforcement, whatever you can tell us about what's going on right now that we haven't seen yet, or we don't know about, or what's being kept secret. Whoa. Okay, so there's two. Let's take them. We got the Three of Pentacles. Pentacles are talking about an earth. These are earth elements. They talk about worldly possessions, money, future security, greed, jealousy, stuff like that. So I do feel that there is something going on right now where somebody is worried about their worldly possessions, about the money, about their future security. But there's a lot of greed and jealousy also going on with this, okay? And we've got the Fool. Somebody's playing the Fool. So let's get some clarification on this, you guys. So let's put these out of the way for now. Let's start with the days and weeks leading up to. Can you please tell us why the Seven of Swords is there and the Page of Swords? It's a lot of swords there, you guys. Swords are an air element. And the air elements are like a lot of logic, truth, communications. But it also can mean some conflict, abusive, harsh behavior, not having any empathy, stuff like that. And there's something regarding those things that I just mentioned that somebody is messing with. Somebody may be trying to either dispose of communication, because I see there's some kind of a communication here that needs to be inspected more. So I do believe that there's something there that they have either tried to get rid of or disposed of, so it's not found. That could be what they're doing. But this is the days and weeks leading up to. Let's see. Why is the Seven of Swords and the Page of Swords there? There's one. And there's two. Oh, gosh. There's 3, 4. Okay, so let's take them out as they came. So they'll come out like this. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands. Too much going on. Too much going on. There's a lot of stress that's going on. This could be why there was a lot of maybe abuse and conflict and harsh behavior going on, because there was a lot of stress being caused by missed opportunities. This also talks about rapid and fast changes. So something changed. Something changed quickly for this to this communication, whatever this communication was, or argument. I feel it was more along an argument, like I can't take this no more. And it also talks about somebody's line of business or work. So could there have been a fight going on about somebody not working as much or contributing as much as they should have? And I'm not talking with the grandmother, but that could be part of it too. But there was something here that has to be inspected a bit more, because there's something that's being missed. And then we got the Ten of Swords, the end of a situation. Okay. So don't forget our main cards here. This is some kind of communication. This is harsh, abusive behavior and conflict, having no empathy, but needing the truth to come out. So there was some kind of communications. Now, this also could be the eviction orders, and the grandmother may be saying they want them out, but this is all communication. So there was a lot of fighting and arguing going on in this house leading up to this. So then we got the Eight of Wands, which brings in the Ten of Swords. Oh. The Eight of Wands is also making plans. This is an action card, making plans, going forward with something, regardless of how you think. There's a lot of fire and with the swords here, a lot of anger and abusiveness going on. And somebody feeling like it's too much. It's too much. I'm getting the hell out of here, out of Dodge. Or somebody saying they don't want to continue the way things are going. But I've also got this here too, which tells me, I believe this could be the grandmother coming in saying like, that's it. Like, I want you guys out, whatever, because this is the end of a situation that brings relief. So somebody is plotting and talking about bringing an end and bringing relief to a certain situation. They want the weight taken off their shoulders. The end. This also stands for trying to end some kind of addiction. But you see, the bags are packed. Maybe that's what, they refused, or maybe the mother refused to get off drugs. So the grandmother said, that's it, you're out. That's what I believe this is about, with why the Ten of Swords is there. So I do feel that in the days and weeks leading up to him going missing, this was the main topic, about the addictions, about bringing some kind of relief to a situation, an end to a situation, having weight taken off somebody's shoulders, somebody fighting that, saying like, I'll just take off, I don't care. But there was a lot of communication and a lot of abuse and abusive words and everything too around surrounding this. So we got 3 more. Now, which brings into that, we've got the Strength. Okay, you see this one kind of putting like, you're the king of the castle, I'm the dirty rascal. It's almost like somebody's not being fair. So somebody's complaining about somebody not being fair and using their personal power and asserting that personal power, not for the greater good. They're feeling like they're not being too kind. There's no compassion. There's no forgiveness. So I don't know what happened here, but there's something that was done that could not be forgiven. And I do believe that this is with the grandmother finally saying, get the hell out. And then the awakening comes in. So don't forget, this is in the days and the weeks leading up. So an awakening came in. There was like, okay, let's think about this for a couple days. And I don't think things got any better here, because the awakening also talks about a temporary pause in what's going on. Okay, let's talk about it then. But I don't think that there could be any very calm conversation about this. Everything got abusive. Everything got voices raised, yelling, screaming. It couldn't be talked about calmly, no matter, what. So even with the awakening coming in, and let's take a pause in this and see if we can't work through this and maybe find a different solution, get past this drug addiction, whatever, and I'll rethink my decision to get you guys out of here. Well, that didn't happen. I feel like the daughter took that as an insult and just took even more offense. It's like, why can't you accept me for my own uniqueness? This is the way I am, and blah, blah, blah. Well, like, you've already lost 2 kids. So I do feel like this could not have been worked out. See the ego? Okay, so then we got the ego coming in, and it's like, okay, this is my house. That's it. You're out. But then in the same aspect, I feel like Lilani, or whatever her name is, felt like, now I'm trapped. Now I'm stuck. Now what the hell am I going to do? I see a male breaking free of the chains, and her not seeing this coming. So I think that this maybe took her off guard. She never expected her mother to do this, that they could just continue and it would blow over and blah, blah, blah. Well, that's not the way it was going to be. And I do think that the boyfriend of the mom really just wanted to get away from all of this. I think he wanted to break free from it. I don't think that, I think they maybe even had conversations about, now what do we do? Your mom wants us out. Now what do we do? And I think they had conversations about that obviously were heated and whatever. And I do believe that he accused her or blamed her because she wasn't making the right choices. So this is all about the choices she made, and he wants to break free from that. So I don't know if maybe there was that could have been the breaking point, that she broke because he said that, I'm done. Like, if we got to leave, I'm just hightailing it out of here. I don't want to be with you no more. I think there was some kind of conversation about that, because I got him breaking free here. Like, stop. Like, he's like almost like telling her, stop the addictions, get off this stuff. Like, this is, I believe they had a baby girl together. It's like, I think he was trying to force her to do things she didn't want to do. And that caused a lot of friction between them too. So I think the breaking point here was the eviction and being told that they had to leave. Okay, so let's go into the morning of when he went missing. I've got the 4 of Wands and I've got the 5 of Wands. Wands are a fire element, making plans, taking action. It talks about willpower. Like, you should have the willpower to do certain things, but you don't. So these together, it's telling me about the 4 of Wands, like the unification, trying to bring things together and stuff like that. And then we've got the Five of Wands with, it's almost like everything that I'm doing or trying to do for us, you're fighting me on. So there's a lot of rivalry here. It could even be telling me that there was some jealousy here with the new baby being born. Maybe somebody not wanting or getting fed up taking the full responsibility for the other two. That was me, you guys, or I would have kept these out. I feel like there was somebody that was really fed up. So let's get some clarification on the day that this happened. Why did it happen? What was going on in that house to make this happen with little Quinton going missing? Okay, let's take them out in the order that they came. Okay, so we already know that there's no unity. There's nothing coming together. Nothing is working out right. We have fire element here in both cards, which talks about their action. Like the fire element cards talk about action, moving forward, making plans, having passion for something and the willpower to do something, even if that means on your own. And if you see here, okay, you see the two rivalries here. Okay, and that's what it talks about. There's some kind of rivalry going on. They may have been up all night fighting about this. Like, what do we do now? Like, now we got to pay for those kids and raise our own, and now she wants us out. I think there was a lot of fighting and arguing going on. Okay, so we got the Two of Pentacles. This is trying to balance things. And this has the Pentacles deal with earth elements, worldly possessions, money, future, security, but also can talk about greed and jealousy. I do feel that there was some jealousy. Now, I'm not accusing the boyfriend of doing anything, but I do feel that there was a lot of jealousy there towards her other kids. And I do think that this sparked a huge argument when she found out she had to start not only now providing for this new baby with him, she had to pay child support and they were being evicted. He's blaming her for everything. And things were put right out of balance. Right out of balance. I'm trying to juggle everything. I'm trying to do everything, and you're just making things worse. I believe he's blaming her for everything. He says, I'm working so hard to make this work and to provide, and I'm getting shit in the face. I feel like he's tried to bring balance, but the juggling of all these multiple priorities was too much for him. So going back to even here, I think he could have said finally that morning, and I'm not blaming him, okay? But I'm saying, I think he gave her an ultimatum. Like, I can't take this all on. There's also trying to balance a budget here. He didn't think that he could afford to take care of all this. And he felt that it was laying totally on his shoulders. I do believe that this is what the fight was about, and this is still continued to this day. Because this is the day that this happened. So I do, hang on a second, you guys. Hang on a minute. Guys, just give me a sec. I just got to grab something. Just give me a sec. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. My son just popped in unexpectedly, so I had to shoot him out. Okay, so this is what I feel. He's trying to juggle everything. He's trying to bring things back into balance, and it's just getting worse and worse. She doesn't want to contribute. And now with this also having to pay the child support and being evicted and everything else, I think it just got too much. And I think they fought a lot. And I think they were fighting about that before he went missing, on the day he went missing. I've also got the Two of Wands. Okay, again, we're with the Wands. The Wands are a fire element, action, making plans, going forward. It's almost like, holding the world in my hands. But he's ready to take the next steps. I think that there could have been a conversation before he left that he's had enough. I do believe that. It's like, this isn't what I signed up for, and I do want to continue moving forward, but this is just getting too much. We can't get things into balance. There's some deep emotional things going on here. I believe that could be her drug use that maybe he's brought up. It's just, I think there was a big argument between these two before this child went missing. Okay. And then we have also got, I've been trying to get through this before the puppy woke up, but my son just woke him up. So, then we've got the 9. Hang on a sec, you guys. Sorry. Okay, so then we got the 9 of Swords. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the puppy calm just so I can get through this read. We've got the 9 of Swords. The swords are the air element. The swords bring in logic and truth. So I do feel like they didn't sleep probably at all that night. And you see how tired this guy looks and everything else. I feel like they were up fighting about this all night. And I don't think that he ever expected this to happen with Quinton. But there's something that came in. Sorry. I feel like she was saying, "Oh, you're worrying about this for nothing. We'll be fine." And he's saying, "No, I can barely afford now to do what I'm doing." And, it's getting too much. I feel like he felt the world on his shoulders, that this was all on him, including her 2 previous children. And now with a new baby, that being kept up half the night and everything else, we do know that, babies do get up. I don't remember how old this baby is, but I know she's very young. So how did you not hear one child get up? You know what I mean? Like, you've got a newborn that you would be up every couple hours. So why would it take you so long to notice him missing at 9 o'clock? You would have been up how many times during the 6 o'clock? You would have been awakened by the newborn at least once between that 6 a.m. time that he left to go to work and the time that she got off, if that's how it happened, right? Because I've got sleepless nights here too. With the 9 of Swords, talks about sleepless nights and allowing worry to grow out of proportion. And this is what I think she was pushing on him. She's saying, "You're worrying for nothing. We'll be fine, blah, blah, blah." But he's seen the real picture, and he knew that the weight of the world was on his shoulders. I think he'd had enough. I think he was planning on leaving her. Because I also got the Hermit. Okay, so the Hermit comes into this too. I think there was a lot of self-discovery here. I do feel that the morning that this happened with Quinton, I do not feel that the boyfriend did anything to harm Quinton, but I do feel that they were up most of the night fighting about not only having to pay child support for the other kids, but also trying to balance the budget. And now they got to move out. And he has all these responsibility of these 2 boys, which he, from what I understand, he did take care of them very well. He tried to do the best he could for them. And it seemed like he was more, and this is only from what I've heard, that he was more of a provider than she ever was. So he tried to do the best thing. And I just think it got too much. And I think they really fought hard about this. And this could be the reason why she did what she did to Quinton. Well, I'm not going to lose him. So I'm just going to get rid of the roadblocks that are in the way. Whatever's causing the problem, I'm going to get rid of it. And that's what I think she did. That's what this is saying. Up fighting all night. She probably used. But that's what it is. It's like she did not want to be alone. She did not want him leaving her. So I do feel that there was some fighting, arguing about this, and that he was very concerned, feeling like he couldn't take care of them all, and with being evicted and everything else, and her drug use and whatnot, that this wasn't something he wanted to take on. So I do believe they fought, and that's what caused her to do what she did to Quinton. I think he wanted out. He was tired of the fighting and arguing and the sleepless nights and having to go to work and having to be the one to figure everything out. And he felt like the weight of the world on his shoulders, and he was done with that. So I believe that he could have said that he was going to leave. Okay, so what is going on now that we don't know? Maybe either with the mother, the grandmother, law enforcement. What is going on here that we don't know? We've got the Three of Pentacles. Pentacles are earth, material things. Somebody is worried about money, about their worldly possessions, about their future security. So she's worried about going to jail. There's three of them. There is three of them that are worried about not only money, but they're worried about worldly possessions. They're worried about their future security. The kids have been removed. So she goes to jail. The boyfriend, I feel, has already taken off. She's got no more help unless the other kids are still living there. We don't know how many, but I'm seeing there's three people that are worried about money. Like, do we have to pay for her lawyer now? I'm getting that. Like, oh my God, like stupid. So I do have that they are worried about their money and worldly possessions. I've also got the Fool. Somebody was very foolish. Absolutely somebody very foolish. And somebody is still being very foolish, okay? Somebody is exploring options. Somebody's exploring options over there. So could that be the lies, the different stories she's telling different people? I don't know. But she's exploring, the Fool is exploring options. So I think there could be even people helping her. Let's get some clarification on that before we wrap this up. Okay, so can we get clarification on why the Three of Pentacles and the Fool is there? There we go, you guys. We're going to take them out in the order they came. Okay, look at this. We got the Knight of Pentacles moving forward. Like he's hightailing it. He wants something better. Okay, so with what's going on now, what is going on? We are seeing that there's three of them that are concerned about their future security, money, their possessions, like how are they going to pay for all this? Because you're going to need a lawyer and everything. Who's going to pay for that? Or is it coming back on us? Could we lose the house? Could we be going to jail too? There's tons of that going on here, you guys. And I've also got the Fool, exploring new ways, new opportunities. Is she planning on, how can I get out of here? How can I go into hiding? There's tons of things that she could be thinking about doing here. Okay. And we've got that with the exploration. I've also got the Knight of Cups. Almost like I was swept off my feet and now I got to hightail it out of here. So it's almost like he was led to believe that this was everything that he had wanted, and he's already done this. So we know that this is true. Like he's not coming back. He's not going to be there to help her. He's not going to be there to help with anything financial. He's doing this because of the lack of balance that was in this relationship. And he's feeling like, no, I'm out of here. I'm not helping her. So he's going to turn on her. He's going to bring up a lot of information to law enforcement to help them truly nail her. Okay. And really bring out what actually is going on in that house. He's going to spill the beans on everybody. That's why these are worried about. There's three of them. Then we got the Page of Cups. Okay. With the cups, water elements, emotions, uncontrolled feelings. Somebody is still not able to control their feelings. Somebody is still not able to control themselves. This is her. This is her still. I think there's going to be more stories that come out. There's going to be she's going to try and she just scared the crap out of me. She's going to try and contact, or she's been in contact with ex-boyfriends, trying to get their help, trying to garner their help. I do believe that she also is trying to get them to come to her rescue. But her cup is overflowing. It's too much. Too much on the plate. I don't think she's going to get help anywhere, you guys. And then we got the Page of Swords. This is the idea, this brilliant idea she had to keep her king is dead in the water. I think she's come to the realization that her goose is cooked. She is going to be held accountable. I do believe they are going to find him. There's going to be 2 separate areas that are going to be of great interest. But those obstacles are going to be overcome, and I feel it's going to be soon. I feel it's going to be soon. But something's also going to happen in the wintertime. Is there something more that's going to come out? I don't know. But right now, I do feel that they are going to find this little Quinton soon. Because I've got them overcoming obstacles here with the Page of Swords. It's overcoming obstacles and that. So I do feel that they are going to find him. They're going to find him soon. And it's going to be, everything is going to make sense. With the Seven of Swords tells me not only are they going to find him soon, with finding him, everything's going to come together exactly what happened to him. There's also going to be something that comes out that they're going to have to remain objective on. This could mean that they think that there's somebody else involved too. I know they're saying that she is their primary suspect, but I think they're going to pin this on somebody else also. And I think they may, just my opinion, I think that they could try and blame the boyfriend for something after the fact, because this is after the fact. Something somebody did after the fact. So after he was murdered, somebody did something. So that's where I think that's going to come in. But it does show me that they're going to overcome the obstacles. So they are going to find him, and it's going to explain everything. So there's going to be evident trauma. I feel that he was choked or smothered because my throat closed up almost, like I couldn't breathe when I did the first read. So that's what I do believe it's going to be, you guys. Okay. So with that being said, if another read is needed, I will do it, but I do feel that we're not going to. I usually give it 3-4 days, even up to a week before I do another read. But I feel like he's going to be found before then. And it's all going to make sense. Everything is going to come together. And there's 3 people that got to be worried. I'm thinking, only my opinion, is it's her, the grandmother, and the boyfriend. Because I don't think the boyfriend is being 100% honest. Okay? So that's my read. Until the next time, you guys, please stay safe. Please take care of yourself. If you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and share this out where you can. Thank you so much. Bye-bye for now.